Hello everybody, namaste, welcome back to this video, and this is going to be the part 2 of our previous video which I posted about in which I shared about my experiences about some really good mesmerizing kind of friendships, their significance, their existence, their need, the kind of influence it put in your life, about the primary role it actually plays in your life. So, about female friendships. So, in this particular video, I am going to share something more interesting and meaningful about female friendships, because this is not going to be something ordinary, I swear. So let's get started. So in previous video also I have talked about sisterhood. Sisterhood beyond distance. It is beyond everything, beyond the moon. It is that beautiful kind of bond. So because female friendships are actually soul bonds, and if you are in existing in such kind of friendship, never lose her. Please never lose her in anger, ego, or silence. Don't ever lose her over temporary kind of emotions, because some friendships are forever and they hold close part in your heart. Just hold her close before it's too late, because these kind of friendships are the one on which we should never ever quit, because female friendships are not ordinary. They are not ordinary kind of connections. They are actually emotional homes to us. And sometimes a friend becomes more than a family, because she is your comfort place, your silent strength, your safe place in this loud world. In life also you will meet many people, but very few souls will genuinely understand your silence, your tears, your anger, your fears, and the pain behind your smile. So hold those people tightly, because never ever let any kind of temporary anger or ego or misunderstandings, mood swings, or immaturity destroy a beautiful friendship. Because finding a genuine female friend in today's world is very much rare, because sometimes we hurt the people we love the most, not because we hate them, but because we fail to control our emotions at the wrong moment, in the heat of the moment, and later we regret silently stays, and that silent regret stays with us forever. Because if she truly loved you, supported you, protected your heart, listened to your pain, celebrated your happiness, and stayed during your worst phases, then never ever lose her over one bad day. Because one ego battle can lose everything. I swear. And a real female friendship is like a sisterhood. It is emotional companionship. It is two souls protecting each other from harshness of this world. So please, if you still have that one genuine friend in your life, value her, respect her, and never take her presence for granted. Because some people are not replaceable at all, because some bonds are like these only. They live forever, even through pain, distance, and silence. Because some people actually enter our lives for a season, but a few become a part of our soul forever. And you were never merely a friend to me, to my friend. If I have to share something about my friend who was my best friend once, and during my law college days, she we are not in talking terms at this moment, but uh, I want to share something about her, something to her. Ki if you were never merely you actually you were never merely a friend to me. You became a beautiful chapter of my life, filled with warmth, trust, laughter, and irreplaceable talks and memories. because my precious time with you will always remain one of the softest and most meaningful part of my heart. If my immaturity, anger, silence, or emotional impulsiveness ever hurt you, then I sincerely apologize. Publicly apologize, because some bonds are too pure to be damaged by temporary emotions and misunderstood kind of moments. Um, because one painful truth I have learned is that the third person in any kind of soulful friendship, third person interference can quietly destroy even the most beautiful chapters of friendships, because they will give their outside opinions unnecessarily negativity, jealousy, manipulation, and misunderstood words, and that will slowly create distances between you two genuine souls. So please stay away from those third person kind of interference, and by the time people will realize it, the bond has already suffered the most. So not every presence around a friendship is harmless. Sometimes protecting a bond requires silence, maturity, loyalty, and emotional boundaries, actually, because a rare friendship is should never be, sacrificed for ego, for assumptions, or for the voices of outsiders, because genuine female friendships are not ordinary connections. I am repeating again and again, because they are emotional sanctuaries, soulful companionships, once in a lifetime kind of blessings. So, no matter how much distance, silence, or pain exists, some people continue living softly within our hearts forever, and so is happening with me. I hope someday she listened to this video once, not just with ears but with all your heart. I hope you feel every emotion, every regret, every unspoken public apology hidden within my words, because from the bottom of my heart, it is definitely coming from the bottom of my heart, and I'm genuinely and deeply sorry about it. Never was there hatred in my heart for you, but sometimes destiny writes situation beyond human understandings, and we become helpless characters within them. Perhaps everything what happened was already written somewhere beyond our control and our destinies. So still, if my actions, emotions, or silence or mistakes ever caused you pain, then I sincerely seek your forgiveness, dear. Not out of formality, not for the sake of this video, but with complete honesty, genuineness, and emotional truth, as you can feel. Because no matter what happened between us, my respect for you has never faded. I will always admire the person you are, and your heart, your strength, your presence, and the beautiful place you once held in my life. Because some people are never forgotten, and some bonds remain emotionally alive forever, even through distance, silence, and destiny itself. I wish you were listening to this. I really, really wish you were listening to this. I wish you could truly hear me, because you were the kind of person, the one who always told me that. I still remember that chat you told me about, that life is too short to hold grudges. Life is really too short to hold grudges, and that is a lifetime lesson to me. And honestly, this is one of the most beautiful life lessons anyone can ever give. So, this is not only for you but for everyone. Never hold grudges against the person you truly love, because never let any ego, anger, misunderstandings, or temporary emotions create permanent distance. Never ever, because life is painfully unpredictable. Life is painfully unpredictable. We never know whether we will ever meet someone again or not in this life. We never know what is going to happen tomorrow, even, because sometimes people leave, time changes, destinies separate their paths, and all that remains are some unspoken words, regrets, and memories. Because life is very short, I swear, life is very short, and tomorrow is never promised. You never know what is coming. So forgive more, love deeply, express genuinely, and value your people while you still have them. Just value them the most, because what I felt is my best friend from law college, she was among that rare 1% of genuinely kind hearted, reliable, and emotionally sincere, mature kind of people in a place where 99% of the individuals often appeared to me as selfish, fake, competitive kind of cunning, manipulative, or self-centered kind of person. She was that rare 1% of genuine, mature, and honest kind of person. And perhaps I was truly fortunate to have known a soul like her. In a world full of temporary people, she appeared to me as a permanent, soulful friend. And superficial connections, finding someone pure hearted is a blessing, seriously. Not everyone receives that. Even I failed at times. No matter how life changed, I will always remain grateful for her presence, for her goodness, and the beautiful memories we once shared. Also, I would like to thank her for all the great advices she once gave me when we were friends, we were best friends. She actually been a guiding light to me. Her honesty, sincerity, and maturity actually helped me a lot through that phase. Uh, even 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 in that law college where often, you know people appeared to me like so much selfish, manipulative, and fake kind of people, but I was truly lucky to have crossed paths with a soul like hers. Truly, I feel I was so lucky at that time, but not right now, because not everyone gets blessed with a friendship that feels safe, genuine, and comforting, and emotionally real, because some people enter your life only to teach you how rare goodness is actually is. No matter what destiny changed between us, I will always respect her deeply and remain grateful for the precious bond, memories, and emotional warmth she once brought into my life. But still, I will crave for her. I will miss her presence the most, but can't help myself. So, just sharing my emotions here. And thank you for watching till here. Just hold your best friend and never let her go in any kind of misunderstanding, or through your anger, or um, heat of the in any kind of heat of the moment. Just hold her tightly. So see you, friends. To all my dear friends, thank you for watching till here. Like, subscribe, and share. See you in the another video. Bye bye.